Battle of the century. The battle of the box office. The battle between a children's doll and the creator of the worst war crime in American history, Barbie versus Oppenheimer. While you should watch both, and I think most people would agree with that, we do want to give you a few different reasons for the order that you should watch them in, whether that would be Barbie first and then Oppenheimer, or the other way around. First, we are going to give you some details about both films and the positives and negatives for both orders. So follow us now on Threads, which is a new, basically Twitter, TikTok, and Instagram, and sit back and relax. Barbie is a live-action comedy based on the doll franchise. It stars Margot Robbie as Barbie and Ryan Gosling as Ken. The film is directed by Greta Gerwig and written by Gerwig and Noah Baumbach. I don't actually know how to pronounce his last name. The film follows Barbie, a doll who lives in a perfect world where everything is always perfect. However, one day Barbie is kicked out of her world for not being perfect enough. She then goes on an adventure to find her true self and to find a place where she can be accepted for who she is. Along the way, she meets a variety of characters, including Ken, who is also on a journey to find oneself. It's set to be released July 21st, the same as Oppenheimer. It is going to be a fun and lighthearted film that will appeal to audiences of all ages. Barbie is one of those movies that is hyped up for its own merits, rather than being tied to an existing franchise like Marvel. That makes it unique and exciting, as it's a fresh take on a well-known character. I'm eager to see what the movie has to offer and how it will subvert expectations, how they stick to the IP, and what they do to change it from just a live-action Barbie movie. I think Barbie is probably going to be one of the best movies to come out this year. Barbie will be a much more comedic film than its supposed rival, and will be the much needed change after the dark and intense Oppenheimer. So I do think you might want to watch Oppenheimer and then Barbie. So Oppenheimer is going to be the opposite of this. Oppenheimer is going to be the one that scares you and makes you scared to know the real world. Oppenheimer is a 2023 epic biographical thriller film about J. Robert Oppenheimer, the theoretical physicist who helped develop the first nuclear weapons on the Manhattan Project. It is written, produced, and directed by Christopher Nolan and stars Cillian Murphy, Emily Blunt, Matt Damon, Robert Downey Jr., Florence Pugh, Josh Hartnett, Casey Affleck, and Rami Malek. The film was announced in September of 2021, and filming began in late February 2022. It was shot in a combination of IMAX 65mm and 65mm large format film, including sections in IMAX black and white analog photography. Oppenheimer is scheduled for release in the United Kingdom and the United States on July 21st, 2023. Well, now that we know just a little bit about each film and its sort of genre, here's what I would do if I was in your shoes to make the double feature the best it could be, but it'll also give you a few other options if you want to do it that way. I would do a screening of Oppenheimer so you can get really in the dumps and just feel those emotions, and later on during the day and the night with the screening of Barbie to end the night not in a sour mood. Because if you do, obviously, the one other option on the day with Oppenheimer, which I don't think is what most people want to be thinking about before they go to sleep, I also think you could do a triple feature of Oppenheimer, Good Burger, and Barbie. I think you should. You should do that. Well, that's it. If you want to keep up to date with all the things Barbie and Oppenheimer, you can follow us on Threads and Instagram @MediaByCo. Listen to our podcast wherever you find them. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you all in the next one. Peace.